Hi friends, Susan Campfield here with SueStampfield.com. Welcome to my stamp room. Come on in, we're going to create together. Thank you for making and sending handmade cards. You are absolutely making the world a kinder place with every card that you send, and I appreciate everything that you do, and so do the people that are getting your beautiful cards. So thank you for what you do. And in this video, I hope you get a little creative inspiration so that you can keep making and sending those beautiful cards. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Oh, I do want to remind you, I do send out free project sheets. They go out a couple times a month. One went out this past Tuesday, and wait, what day is this? This is I'm pre-recording this video, so you're going to be watching this on Saturday night. I am currently in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Stampin' Up! Backstage Leadership Conference, and I'm going out a little bit early. So I'm not here with you live, but I like to show up when I'm supposed to show up, which is Saturday nights at 7:30 Central Time and Tuesday nights at 7:30 Central Time. And I send out free project sheets a couple times a month that match up with some of my videos. So let's go ahead and dive right in and make a card together, okay? Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna go to, well, let's push that button. Okay, here we go. We got a desk. This is a good sign. My camera's been doing flippy, goofy things tonight, so I'm really hoping it doesn't flip out on us, literally flip out on us. So tonight we're going to make the chair rail card. I've done this a couple different times. We did these beautiful ones with the Traditions of Christmas Designer Series paper and the Traditional Labels bundle. Just absolutely gorgeous paper. This paper has been insanely popular and it is currently out of stock. However, it is due back the week of November 17th. So keep an eye out for that one coming back. But I call this the chair rail layout because it has this divider between two different patterns of designer paper. Especially when I'm doing Christmas cards. Well, I always appreciate an easy layout that I can reproduce with different images, different stamps. I also did some with Modern Christmas. I don't know what happened to them, you guys. They're probably here somewhere, but oh, who knows? Who knows where they are right now? So tonight we're going to make one with the Brushed with Beauty Designer Series paper. So this one's going to look completely different than the Christmas one. I think we'll use a crumb cake card base for this version. Let me grab my measurements. They're over here in the printer still. If I was live with you, I would probably ask you guys what color we should use, but I'm just going to have to forge ahead without you, and let me know in the comments if you can think of a different color that we should have used. So we're going to go ahead and start with our card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm using crumb cake here. So I'm going to go ahead and just give that a nice crease. There we go. Fantastic. And then I have a layer piece that is 4 by 5.25. That's going to go on our card. And then I have two pieces of cardstock, designer paper, Susan, get the name right. This is from the beautiful Brushed with Beauty Designer Series paper. It is now available to order. It is fantastic, and it's part of the Brushed with Beauty suite of products. So we're going to use this paper tonight and some of the dies from the oh, what are they called, Sue? Hang on, they're kind of buried on my desk somewhere. Big shocker, right? The Petals of Beauty, that's what it is, Petals of Beauty bundle. But then we're also going to use some other new products that just came out. Stampin' Up! Just launched some online exclusive products. And so we're going to play around with a few of those. So we're going to go ahead and start with our Designer Series paper. And I'm going to stick it onto my 4 by 5.25 inch piece here. Now this top panel is a little bit bigger. It is 3 3/4 wide by 3 inches tall. And I like to do, personally, I usually tend to do the more patterned one on the top and the slightly more neutral one on the bottom. It doesn't have to be that way, but that's kind of the way I tend to gravitate for whatever reason, but I think you could switch it around as well. I guess I just like that. I like lots of the bolder pattern. And then we have another piece of designer paper. This one's also 3 3/4 wide, but this one is 2 inches. So this is 3 and this is 2. So I'm going to go ahead and get some adhesive on here and stick this in place. Yay. It is quite late when I'm filming this, quite late at night, and I do tend to be a bit of a night owl, but my plane leaves tomorrow morning, and I have an Uber coming in the morning. I haven't packed yet, so that's a problem. So but I'll get to it though. It'll all get done, right? All right, so we've got this put together. Oh, so pretty, right? I'm using Very Vanilla, by the way, for my layer, in case you were curious. And then we're going to go ahead and adhere this on the card. Now, this paper, it actually does not list crumb cake as a color in the pack. And technically, it's not quite crumb cake. It's a little, got more of a little pink hue to it, I guess I would say, but it coordinates very nicely with crumb cake. Now, you absolutely could also use a mossy meadow cardstock base to really pull out that green. You could also, if you wanted a bolder, brighter, you could go with the Calypso Coral there, or a softer choice would be either Very Vanilla or the Petal Pink. Lots of ways to go with this. If it was a wedding card or a wedding shower anniversary, that might decide factors if, decide which way you want to go on that card base color. But there are lots of options. I just went with crumb cake for this. If you were making this card, what color would you have chosen? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. And then we're going to use that. We're going to put in that chair rail now, and that just is going to cover up that seam between the two designer papers. If they didn't quite meet up, totally doesn't matter because that will cover it up. This has Very Vanilla stripe here on the edge. So it is the same width as the top and bottom. It's just a little bit of an optical illusion there. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a little adhesive to this. You could also put glue dots on this to stick it on. And we're just going to stick on that chair rail. This chair rail piece is 3/8 of an inch, or divider, I call it, I guess, by 3 3/4. All right. So we've got our card. It's off to the races there. We've got a good start on our card. Let's finish it off with a little bit of decorating. I've got a panel to go on the inside of the card. That's the same size as that front layer, 4 by 5 1/4. But I don't know yet what I'm putting on the inside, so I'm going to hold off on that for a minute. Let's talk about decorating the front. So I'm going to bring in this card. I made the same card with my team. I do exclusive videos for my team every Thursday night. And a month ago, I want to say, we made this card with the chair rail, and we used the beautiful die cut leaves from the what's it called, you guys? Why do I always blank out on that? Petals of Beauty, Susan. Petals of Beauty. It's very late. Petals of Beauty dies, and I did them in vellum. Vellum is also a part of this suite, 12 by 12 vellum. In fact, in our last video, oh my gosh, can I even find this? It's floating around here. Oh, here it is. In our last video, we used the Petals of Beauty to make these beautiful vellum flowers. Can you see them? My light is so bright, it's washing them out. But we embossed them in gold, and then we sponged some Pool Party on the back of them. So that's just another use for the vellum. Now, I do think on this card, the vellum is pretty hard to see. We really debated it when we put it together, and this one we chose a white layer and a petal pink card base. This paper does have vanilla in it, as does this, so you can go with either white or vanilla. It doesn't matter. I think this paper goes with both personally. We did play around with these leaves, which are a new textured paper that you can buy that comes with stripes and with like a linen texture. And that's beautiful. We talked about putting that on the front, and we ended up putting that on the inside. So you do have a lot of options there. For this one, I've got those same leaves, and they're die cut from, oh, things are falling. Sorry, Mercy. Mercy's in her dog bed behind me. She's like, hey, you're dropping stuff on my head here. So these are the Petals of Beauty dies, and this is the one that we used. Oh, one's not in here. It's floating around. We used it just the other night, didn't we? It's probably still on my desk. I better put these away before I lose them. All right, so I have 3 different versions of those leaves already die cut here, just to make things a little more efficient for us. So I I'm not live, but I'm still curious, and I will watch the comments later. What color you would vote for leaves? We could put the crumb cake on there. That's quite nice. We could go bold with the mossy meadow. Also quite nice. We could go light with very vanilla. That one kind of disappears to me, but we could change that. Let's talk about that. Let's bring in a stamp here. This is a new stamp. You know what? You probably can't even see it. Let's bring in the package. It may be easier to see. This is the linen stamp. This is super cool. We used this video before last, I want to say. Yeah, we used it on when we made this card. Also with Petals of Beauty, we stamped that linen background stamp over here. Really cool stamp. It makes it look like it's linen paper, but it's just ink. And so you could have unlimited linen paper, which is quite expensive for for a smaller cost because you've got your stamp and you can do anything you want. So I'm going to take Versamark ink here and I'm going to ink up this. Now, Versamark, we often use it for embossing, but it is also, its main purpose is actually to be a watermark stamp, which means whatever color cardstock you put it on, it will dry to be one shade, just one shade darker than the cardstock. So it's great for tone-on-tone looks. I am going to lay both the Mossy Meadow and the Crumb Cake leaves on here, and we're going to see which one we like better. Okay, I need a Oh, my little holder fell over. Hang on, guys. I tell ya. Yeah, okay. This is how I roll, friends. It's messy but it's fun. All right, so I've got a scrap paper here. I'm just gonna rub this. I didn't want to get ink all over my hands. So I'm just, sorry, we're shaking the whole camera. We're rocking and rolling tonight. And let's take a look at how these came out. Now take your pick, oh, found it, here it is. Take sip every, oh, this isn't my take your pick tool. Dang it. It tricked me. It can be a take your pick tool, but I used that one for a stylus. Here's one that's still got the pokey in it. All right, let me flip it over here. And I don't know if you can see, is the light picking that up, you guys? They're now like lightly textured. How cool is that? They look like they were sort of embossed maybe, or cut from a linen paper. Let's see what the crumb cake one looks like. Now, you absolutely, instead of using Versamark for this, you absolutely could use crumb cake ink, for instance. Now, this one, I didn't do a very good job. I can see I didn't press hard enough or I didn't have enough ink on there. I'm giving that one another shot, you guys. And when you do the watermark on lighter colors like crumb cake, it will be lighter, 100%. But I just don't think I pressed on it hard enough. I think I did all my pressing on the Mossy Meadow one. Let's see if I get a better look now. It's going to be, oh yeah, that's way better. All right, can you see that texture on there? So that just adds a little something to that. So now if I put it on here, those stand out a little bit more, like a textured linen paper. Let's see what the Mossy Meadow one looks like. Nice. All right, now let's talk about the vanilla. The vanilla one, I want to do it with crumb cake. Do I have a crumb cake ink pad? I do. All right, let's grab the crumb cake, and I'm actually going to ink up one portion of the stamp in crumb cake. Now, I'm not even cleaning off the Versamark. Is that bad, you guys? It's a clear ink. It's not gonna damage my ink pad. It's not gonna cause problems on my stamp. So I'm just gonna do it. So I've got this upper corner now of my big linen stamp inked up with crumb cake. And let's see what happens to our vanilla when we do that. It might be too dark. We might not like it. Ooh, that is really dark. Yep, you can see that with that ink on a lighter color, but it certainly does make these stand out a bit more from the card. I still think I like the other two better. I'll be curious to see what you guys think. I'm gonna guess you guys are gonna say do Mossy Meadow, but I'm gonna go with the crumb cake. I think I'm gonna go with the crumb cake. All right, let's do our greeting. And oh, I do like that Mossy Meadow. Okay, I'm not sure, you guys. I'm indecisive. Yeah. Oh, I wish you were here. I wish I was live with you. You are here, obviously. I'm just not. So I wish we were live when we could decide on this one together. But we're gonna make two. We're gonna pull in another new stamp set, actually another new bundle for our greeting on this one. I'm stalling because I don't know where I put it. Oh, I see it. It's hiding. All right, this is a bundle called Banner Sayings. It is fantastic, you guys. So it comes with a punch that has 3 different shapes. You've got a banner, a double banner, and more like an arrow. I love punches like this. They're so useful, especially for doing words. And then the Banner Saying stamp set is 14 different stamps. So we have You Are Loved, I'm So Grateful, Consider Yourself Hugged. Oh, I love that one. That's great. You're the Sweetest, Wishing You Good Things, I Can't Thank You Enough, Happy Birthday, Here's to You. Cheers, everyone. You Did It, Cue the Confetti. Perfect to go with the birthday one. Ooh. I'm Here for You, Celebrate, Thanks a Million, and Sending My Love. Also really nice with some of these are great for the inside of the card, like Sending My Love would be really nice to put on the inside of the card. I'm liking that Cue the Confetti. I might change my mind from what I thought I was going to use on the inside, but right now we're talking about the outside of the card. I'm going to try it with Mossy Meadow, and I want to see what this looks like. So I've got my Mossy Meadow ink pad here. Again, I totally could have inked up the linen stamp in Mossy Meadow and stamped it on the leaves. I chose to use Versamark. Either one would be just fine. I have just a scrap here of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday in Mossy Meadow right there, and I'm going to take this triple banner punch, and I can pick which banner I want. So I like to stamp first and then go punch out. So I could do that with the fishtail on the left end there. I could do the double banner, or I could do the one that's like the arrow. I'm going to do the double banner for this card because it's going to be right in the center. And I'm just going to take a second to line that up in the center. Does that look about right, you guys? I think that's good. All right. Whee! And we get some bonus confetti here. So let's throw that away. All right, fantastic. Let's see what this would look like with Mossy Meadow. Now you can see this banner is, let's see, our little divider piece was 3/8, 3/8 of an inch. You can see the banner is a 1/2 an inch. It's just a teeny bit wider than our divider, which is perfect. And so you got that Happy Birthday on there, and then you could go with the dark Mossy Meadow leaves to go with that. That's what that would look like. Or you could go with the crumb cake. That's what that would look like. Oh my gosh, such a hard choice, you guys. Or you could go with the vanilla that's stamped with the, okay, I'm going mossy. Yep, I'm going bold for this one. That's what I'm feeling right now. Like I said, totally depends who it's going to, and you can customize it for the individual, right? So let's put some dimensionals on these leaves because it's so fun to pop things up. It just adds more texture to your card and makes it just way more fun. Is 3 enough? Are we thinking? I think 3 are enough, aren't they? Yeah, let's go with 3. That'll do. That'll do. All right, let's pull those off. And it's very delicate. Be careful, Sue. Oh, okay. Do I have it in place? That looks right. All right, we'll stick it on right there. And then our banner is also going to have dimensionals on it. I'm going to do some mini dimensionals for the banner here. And we're going to stick one on each end. And I'll put that right over that stem in the middle. You can also tuck the stem under the chair rail. That's another option. But since I'm adding the banner anyway, okay, does that look like it's in the middle? That's pretty close. All right, there we have our Happy Birthday Now with this card, we used the Words of Beauty bundle. So that's where this die came from. That's where the words came from on that one. And then, of course, this one is again called Banner Sayings. And we used the Lasting Linen background stamp to texture our leaf. Okay, let's look at the inside. Now, I was going to do Wishing You Good Things for the birthday, which I do like that. But then I saw that Cue the Confetti. That's pretty cute too. So now I can't decide which greeting I want. So let me know in the comments if we were here live together. Um, Let me know what you would be putting, what you would be voting for on the inside of the card. I'm just gonna go with what I had on the block, but I really like that Cue the Confetti, I have to say. And I'm gonna say wishing you good things right here. And again, I'm using Mossy Meadow just because I had it out already, right? All right, wishing you good things. Now we could stamp a little flower on here, a little leaf. I'm going to stick on one of these other leaves that got voted off the island. That didn't get the call. Probably. Okay, so if I did the crumb cake, I'd put it over here. I don't write a lot. I write like love. Oh, isn't that nice? I like that. If I was going to do it over here, I would go with the vanilla one. This texture is also really nice. Oh my gosh. All right, so if you write lots of words on your cards, you might want to go this direction. If you don't write as many words on your card, like me, I figure the card that I made is my, it speaks volumes, right? And so I don't always have the words. I'm gonna do that. So, but I think either would be a great choice. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna put this on with multi-purpose liquid glue because those leaves are so fragile. This is the newest glue holder from the Country Hive. Adorable, perfect gift for your stamping friends for the holidays. And I'm just going to go in and dab on some of this liquid glue. Doot, 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 doot. How we doing here? Come on. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It started going, didn't it, guys? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Lots of glue. Oh, and we still need to add the embellishments on the front. Don't let me forget that, you guys. And then I got to show you the measurements too. Okay, let's pop this right in here. There we go. Just a little something fun on the inside. A little bit of fun there. And let's add some embellishments on the front. So I'm going to grab the Pearls of Beauty, and I'm going to use the crumb cake ones here. Oh, I keep grabbing this stuff. I really need to put this back to Pokey Tool. I lose things so often that I have like I like to have lots of take your pick tools at the ready. All right, so there is our little crumb cake. Now you can put them right on the banner. You actually could also, oh, I might put them out here, you guys. I kind of like them better on the crumb cake anyway. Ooh, I kind of like that. All right, how's that look? All right, there we go. So this is our chair rail card. And of course, here is another version of a chair rail card right here with the Words of Beauty bundle and the Petal Pink card base. Oh my gosh, losing it. All right, let's bring in the measurements here quickly before I forget. There we go. Now I don't have the measurements for the inside piece, and of course that can be whatever size you're comfortable with. If you wanted to shrink that down a little bit to save on cardstock, totally could do that, not a problem. I did 4 by 5 1/4, which is the same size as the layer on the front. I'm going to just zoom this in a bit so that you can take your screenshot. Doot. All right, let me center it. Okay, there you go. Take a screenshot of that. And, you know, any of the patterns that are in this beautiful paper would work great with this card layout. Many of them would. So play around with that and have fun with it. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera here. Kind of a short one tonight. There we go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thank you for making and sending handmade cards. You're absolutely making the world a kinder place with every card that you send. I want to remind those people who placed an order last month that Crafternoon this month, oh my gosh, when's it going to be? I gotta look at my phone. The packets are going out early because of my trip. Normally they would go out next week, but I won't. I will be gone. So the packets are, let's see, Crafternoon is on the 22nd of November. And yeah, is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. And so they are going out a little bit early. So don't lose them like I would. Hang on to those. And if you would like to participate in next month's Crafternoon, hang on a second, I'll show you. Last month we did the, oh, you can't even hardly see that. Okay, hang on, we got to go down here again. Last month we did the Tower Honeycomb pop-up cards for Crafternoon. I'm super excited to share this month's fold with you. And you know what? In December, we'll have another awesome fold. So if you place a $50 order in my online store this month, you get a packet next month to make the December Crafternoon with me. So let's go back over here. And I love to create with you. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. And I will be back on Tuesday night at 7:30 Central Time with another creative video. See you then. Bye-bye.